Hey guys, it's Moose here, playing Grand Theft Auto 5 again, per usual. I'm here to show you some tips and tricks while racing, or to make your vehicle go faster. Certain vehicles, such as the Hakachu, which is right behind me, it's based off the Suzuki Hayabusa. Um, Vehicles like this, we can do wheelies and go a lot faster. Motorcycles are a lot faster than cars in the game for the most part, but the ability to wheelie these things is phenomenal. You can get the drag stretch version, which just has an extended swing arm. It's not much faster. I think it has single-sided exhaust, but doing wheelies isn't as easy because it is stretched. I'm here at the Gran Sonora Desert at the... what the hell is the name of this airport? Anyway, I'm at the airport in the desert. This is one of my favorite drag strips for racing. Just gonna show you a little bit. What the fuck helmet am I wearing? Let's change that. Oh, visor's down, good. Let's see if I could find a different helmet. Black bulletproof. Ace of spades? No. Black full face. White, black, red, black. Alright, so we're gonna go with my my skull helmet. See if he puts it on. Alright. So the Hayabusa, the Hakachu. Fantastic game. Somehow I could rev while leaning on my tank. That's pretty funny. Alright. So, when racing this bike, coming off the line, you want to hold the emergency handbrake, press down forward, and launch. You'll start going fast. As soon as you start like picking up some real speed, you come off the throttle, lean back, and then hit the throttle again. And you do this powerful wheelie. I'll just keep you going until you're going too fast to do a wheelie. As you can see, I just wheelied at least half of the runway. I'll try to do the whole runway right now. Hakachu is probably the most powerful bike in the game outside of, you know, the Oppressor Mark 1 with the booster on it. We're going to try to launch it again and do a wheelie the whole length of the runway. If you have this thing fully upgraded as I do, it'll continue doing wheelies. You'll see as you shift gears that it'll lower, but you know, I just did a wheelie about a half-mile long and flew off the bike. Alright, so wheelies make you go faster. It is scientifically proven in Grand Theft Auto. I'll do it again in first-person mode. You'll see it goes faster. Top speed on this bike's 200. I don't think you'll ever see on the speedometer going over 120, 130, but we could try. Let's He's still up. He's redlining at 12,000. Yeah. You obviously do go faster once you do the wheelie. You'll notice it in game. It's just a trick. Less surface pressure, the front tire up. It's actually a real life thing too. I did model this after my bike in real life, even though I don't have that huge green stripe on it. I do ride a Kawasaki Ninja, and this is the closest thing I could find to it. So we're gonna go ahead and put this bike away. I'm gonna pull out a car not many people use. You know, it is a sport car, 4-door, and you won't see it too much in the online mode. You know, people won't be driving as much unless you're at car shows, such and such. But it is a very quick car for how cheap it is, and it's a Sentinel XS, BMW. I think it's based off 3 Series or a 5 Series. Can't remember. It's a BMW. You know, they're relatively fast as is. Gotta take the cut off. You know, you can't wear your colors in your car. In GTA, we try not to wear our colors in the car, just as in real life. The Click MC is rolling in GTA. So we'll switch up to me. Yep, looks exactly like me. Freaks me out a little bit. Even my friends that I played with online, that I met in real life, they were like, "Holy shit!" I thought like characters don't resemble people, but they do. Even my friends are like, "Yo, your character looks just like you." Bald just like me, tall just like me. Not as skinny. I'm not as skinny, but I fit the profile. All right, so this car, Sentinel XS. Oh, it is a two-door. I'm sorry. Cheap. I think it's only like 20,000 or less on San Andreas Super Autos. As you can see, I got some chrome 5-point rims on it. Beautiful car. Some carbon fiber wing, carbon fiber hood. I don't think there's anything special under the hood. I mean, it's topped out with customization, but you know, you never know. Some of these cars do have like some legitimate oh, wrong one. Some of these cars have some really legitimate setups under the hood. So this does have a legitimate setup under the hood. You can see twin turbo, polished heads. It's actually pretty cool. Didn't realize it was so custom underneath. Sway bar, twin turbos, direct port maybe. Let's see if it has a nitrous can in the car. Might be direct port injection. I'm not sure. I'm not like as big into cars as I used to be, but I could still identify certain things. Let's see. Doors, front right, front left. Doesn't seem to be a nitrous can, but I do have a roll cage, coffee cup in the holster. Oops. Let's see if I can see in the trunk. Nope, nothing in the trunk. No NOS. I mean, NOS in this game doesn't do anything anyway, but some of these cars do have cans in them. So we're going to put the doors back to normal, and we're going to take a ride. I'm going to show you guys how to make this car go faster. A lot of people call it double clutching. A lot of people call it, what you call it? Sorry. Shifting. So you start out, any race, do a little burn, pull forward, slam on your brakes, get to the line. As you can see, I got that dual tone on here, that red, beautiful burgundy. Mirrors, not too much red, just enough. I got a red overtone pearlescent on the white, so it kind of looks pink, kind of looks white, kind of looks red, depends on the lighting. As you know, custom plates are done on iFruit app. Gotta know your PSN login, or you need to know your Rockstar Social Club login. This is like my tuner car, so I'm going to show you guys how to double clutch, or I'm going to explain to you. Maybe I will do a video using my GoPro. So, bring your engine to red line. Hold the right, don't hold left trigger. You'll do a burnout. Hold the right trigger. As you can see, it spins the tires and then catches almost automatically. And this car is rather quick for a sport car. As you can see on the bottom right, it's actually considered a coupe. But it's not in the super class. It's pretty quick, stable, doesn't shake too much, brakes rather well. And trick to get this faster, double clutch. I call it double clutching, sounds cooler. I'm a loser, go ahead, laugh. But super simple. So if you could make the running motion with your two fingers, you could do this. With your trigger and your middle finger on your right hand, you can do this trick. Makes your car speed up. I'm going to do a run to the other side, and then I'm going to do a run back. I'm going to do a solid run, no double clutch. Then I'm going to do a secondary run with a double clutch, and you'll see how different it is. You'll hear the car spin up, then you'll hear it red line shake. It'll shake a little bit on the screen, like it's like dun, 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 dun. You'll see like a little bit of shaking on the screen, and then the car starts to walk a little bit faster. It is a good trick to sorry, my hand's super itchy. It's a good trick to beat people in races, go a little bit faster. So we're just gonna start out and launch. See, no shaking, car's super solid. You can see it shift a bit. Obviously it hits bumps and stuff. Pretty cool. Rather quick car for what it is, and how cheap it is. But what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna do the double clutch. So start out. Alright, so now this doesn't sound funny, but take your two fingers and do a peace sign. Now flip it upside down and walk it on the bed or wherever you're sitting as quick as possible. Make a walking motion with your fingers. That's the motion you're gonna do with your hands. So you're gonna hold your right trigger and your right bumper. R1, RB, whatever you call it, whatever system you're playing on, and launch. Now you're gonna bring your finger off the gas, hit the right bumper, and then go back onto the gas like this. Nope, I was going too fast at that point. There you go. You hear it? You see the car shake a little bit, and it picks up. You gotta find it. I find that the best way to do it is when the car is at its highest RPM and like the second shift. So like, watch right now. There you go. And it shakes a little bit, and you can see it obvious. It's moving a little bit faster. Every car is different, and maybe I didn't explain this right. So you hear this sound? That's the sound your car will make right before, like if you did it right, while in motion. So let's show you again. So that's the first one, and then ready? There you go. And then it's like the turbo kicks in. It's kind of a way to like ignite the turbo in the game, I guess. It's not a hack, it's not a mod, it's just a little bit of a quicker way to get your car to move faster. I'm gonna do it one more time, then we're gonna put this car back, and I'm gonna show you the best car to wheelie in Grand Theft Auto. Just like with the bikes, wheeling does make you go faster. It is similar to doing this double clutch trick, double stepping, whatever you want to call it. It's just it makes your car go faster. That's part of the physics of the game. A lot of people think wheeling is just cool, but it is not just cool. It is to make your vehicle fucking bounce. So we're gonna call the mechanic. This guy could guy.
You calling for some wheels?
Ooh, I shot him in the face and he didn't die. Whatever. That's what I get for trying to shoot someone that didn't deserve it. Or maybe he did. Who knows? Alright, so wait for my car to show up. Now this is one of my favorite cars in the game, not just because of its speed, because of its looks. This is the Hermes, built by pretty sure it's Ford Albany. Ford is Albany in this game. Or is Ford... Maybe Ford isn't Albany. Ford might be the class. Albany might be Cadillac. I'll have to get back to you on that. But this is, my friends, is the Hermes. It is on air ride systems. So that means when you move, it picks up. When you slow down, it lowers. It's pretty dope. It's on airbags, not air ride. My bad. But yeah, super fast car. We'll go down the track once, and then look, I didn't even pull back on it, That's just doing it by itself. Super fast for a muscle car. It is in the muscle class. It's kind of also a classic look. I had it with a ghost flame on it, but I think the orange flame looks a lot better with some orange underglows. So, as you can see, super fast car. Love it. Small windows make it hard to shoot. You could put full armor on it. You could put these super cool covers on it, so when it sits low, it just looks badass. Has a very long body style. I believe a V12 engine in it. I think we did open this up once. I counted cylinder heads. Let's see. Where is it? Sorry, guys. Alright. Oh, no, it's V8. I don't see any superchargers. Everything seems to be polished and chromed. It may just be super fast all on its own. One difference is, in real life, this car would probably not be radiated. It would probably have a carburetor on it. Trunk super big for sticking bodies in, mafia style. And we are going to put this car back together. I'm going to show you how to wheelie it. It's super simple. You can do it with one hand. Do it with two hands. Whatever. Does make your car move a lot faster. So I'm going to take off down the runway without holding the e-brake, because that's what causes you to wheelie. You can see this car moves at a pace on its own. Like, this thing just boogies. Big broad back end. It's hard to shoot at you in this car too. It takes a lot of damage, kind of like a moving wrecking ball all on its own. So what we're going to do is we're going to line up, and with the beautiful sunset. Thank you, Grand Theft Auto, for your fantastic graphics. I know you guys aren't seeing the same graphics as I am. My TV's running at 1080, and YouTube, I think, only runs at 720 with broadcast. I do see that I have a person watching. What's up? How you doing? Now with this, best thing to do is hold the R1, your right bumper, your right then hold your trigger, engine spools up, and you pull back on your left thumbstick, and bam, you get into a dope wheelie. Car goes up. Once it comes back down, it seems to be going at least 1.5 times its normal speed. We'll try to get a better wheelie out of it. You can do this with most muscle cars. I'd say pretty much all muscle cars. Maybe not the new Mustang, new Camaro, new Dodge, Charger. So we're gonna just pull back. I got a couple people watching. Hey guys, that's pretty cool. Freaks me out when people are doing this live, because I do not ever believe people watch me. So you spool up your engine, pull back, and you go. Sometimes I hold the horn and just, for fun. Another great car you could do this with, maybe I'll pull out and show you, is the Impaler. Or there's one more, and I was using it the other day. Trying to remember what it was. Give me 1 second. I have a bunch of cars that I've done this with. Works, as I said, mainly with muscle. Let's check out my muscle garage. As you can see, I have, I have half a dozen properties. I mean, more than half. I think I have a dozen properties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have almost a dozen properties that can hold vehicles. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Office Garage 2. This is my muscle garage. Let's pull out the Vamos. Vamos is probably the other best car to do this with. The Vamos is also, I think, featured in my first video, second video, Who is Moose NYC. It's probably one of my favorite cars. Everyone likes to rock super, so I like to be a little different. Use the fastest of muscle cars. At top speed, I do believe this will keep up with even the Osiris or the Tally GTO, especially in drag races. I've smoked planes with this. Me and a buddy of mine were drag racing this versus the B11 a couple weeks ago, and this was just holding its own against the B11 going down the runway. So same thing. I like shutting the headlights off. Sorry guys. Beautiful Chevy Nova. Looks to be like the 69 to 71 edition. What we're gonna do is you're gonna hold the right R1, right bumper if you're playing Xbox One, and just pop that. Hold the throttle and then pop off the right bumper. You go right into a wheelie. Obviously, I have this car set up without a wheelie bar. I didn't even pull back on the left thumbstick. It just comes up on its own. We'll go back again. I'll try to keep a maintained wheelie, or sustained wheelie. Sustained would probably be a better word for that. So let's try this. You see, it just picks up, goes a lot faster. Also, if you ever want to learn how to drift, this is the car to do it. You know, this game doesn't really have the mechanics to allow you to fully drift the car, like maintain a spinning tire through a turn, but you can get some nice slick turns with it. Sorry, I was a little excited, kind of holding my breath. High power, heavy, slides, but does not spin out unless you intentionally spin it out, like I just did. So again, tips, tricks, and wheelies, fantastic. I'll probably be doing a bunch of these. There's so many things that you learn in this game that it's just hard to get them out when you're on the spot live trying to talk about it. So we're going to do another wheelie, go down the runway. If anyone has any tricks, tips that want to show off, they want to teach me, you can always hit my inbox. I'm free certain days, not always free, but I will let you know my schedule. I do work nights, I work mornings, depends on the day. My job is a big part of my life. I do care about it very much, and this game has also been a big part of my life. I spent 53 days in it almost in real time. I know there's a lot of people out there with more than me. Good for you. I have maintained a very interesting life along with video games. It's kind of the first thing I do when I get home sometimes, or first thing I do when I wake up when I have the time, when my son's at school or girlfriend's at work. I like to get on here, play some Grand Theft Auto, stream some live videos. I appreciate you guys as fans. This game is fun. I hope I can teach you guys something. So, it's a recap. With the bikes, you pull back to wheelie. Wheelie as long as you can, it makes you go a lot faster. With cars, double clutching. When you go fast, hit the right and you hear it spoon back up, and it'll take off a little bit faster. And wheelies. Muscle cars do wheelies. There's no doubt about that. Super fast, super torquey. Wheelies will win you the race. If you can do a wheelie, get it done. You might look like you're holding back at first. You're losing at first, but once that turbo kicks in, supercharger, whatever you want to call it in this game, you will pull ahead of most other cars. Guys, again, I'm going to get off here for now. I got some stuff to do today. Got some work to do today. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment, subscribe if you'd like. I'm not gonna beg, you know, it's kind of loserish when you watch YouTube channels and see that. Also, I am just streaming and filming from my GoPro. All of my editing is done on my phone, like such as what you call it, hashtags. My GoPro videos are done on my phone. Um, they're none are up yet. I'm working on that. Sorry for the delay, but hope you guys had a good time. Hope you guys learned something. Uh, Drop a like, drop a comment. If you have any questions, ask a question. Guys, thank you. Have a fantastic day.